if you're using a social schedule and you're paying for the upgrade, which is only $8 more to get the Pro feature, to get the analytics for the system, the social schedule, I want to make sure you guys can see that this feature here is called content. Now, this content here is going to tell you what's been promoted the best. Now, these numbers here don't mean just nothing. These are actual clicks. These are actual clicks. These are the dates of the clicks that happen. So you know the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th, which is today, what's been working. Now, if you want to learn what a specific post has been doing, now let me give you a specific answer. Now, I click on overview. I don't do too great in LinkedIn, and I definitely don't do great in Pinterest. I think it's because all I'm doing is promoting. In Pinterest, it's always images of a promotion, which is fine with me. That's what I want to do. If you want to change, put different things there. Now, if I change it to motivation only, it'll probably start to skyrocket because people love motivation in Pinterest and love sharing content. But again, it's because it's specific to my business. This is the reason why I think it's down here. Now, I don't let that deter me. I still continue to post on Pinterest because trust me, some days you'll get some traffic. Now, I looked over here on the 8th, and I wonder why LinkedIn peaked here, like this little mountain here, and it showed me on the 8th. So I'm thinking, okay, man, whatever post I did on the 8th, it did really well, considering the circumstances, because LinkedIn is also sketchy sometimes, because it's a professional site, and you have to be more willing to give than to receive in LinkedIn, because there's a lot of professional people, internet marketers that with experience on LinkedIn, and just promoting your ads on there is not going to cut it. So you have to share great content. So for me, this is an eyebrow raiser. Okay, I want to know what I did on the 8th. So I check here what I did on the 8th, and then I'm heading to my content. Content means what I've been posting. So I click on content, and here's the 8th. And I want to know what I posted on the 8th for LinkedIn to get that attraction. And then, as you can see in the color category, red is the first, turquoise is the second, orange or light orange is the third, or tan, whatever color you see. The 4th is the dark gray, and 5th is the light gray. So the 4th is the dark gray. That post has done really well on the 8th. I want to go find out what it is. So that's number 4. So all I do is scroll down, color coded number 4. This is red, turquoise or baby blue, whatever you see, tan, and number 4. Here it is. That's the post that did really well on LinkedIn. So why did it do well on LinkedIn? So the personality trait that most often predicts success, marketing, advertising, entrepreneur. So the personality trait that most often predicts success. That was the main, and I just added my hashtags in between, and then there's a link. Well, this was the one. So if you want to know which one this one is, all you have to do is scroll back and look at your posts, and if you add it on a favorite. This one did really well on LinkedIn. So you want to know and keep track of something like this, or you can copy the link, post it up here, and then it'll tell you exactly what magazine. I know it's Entrepreneur, or it was my website. That's right. Remember we shared the RSS feed for my site? Remember we shared this post? The personality trait that most often predicts success. This is one of the other ones I posted. This was posted March 7th, 2014. It was that long ago. But this is my blog, ladies and gentlemen. Remember my blog that I lost track of? But this post did really well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here. It brings a lot of people to my blog, which is what your goal is. So it's funny that I thought it was Entrepreneur Magazine or HubSpot because that's all I share. I forgot that I started sharing my posts on my blog. Now, that being said, the one I actually shared was this one. Do 3 things that make connections that matter. I'm sure this one did really well as well, but I have to check and see if it did. But that being said, this is great news. Great news. Because that tells me 23 people that day went to my blog. So if you're trying to build traffic and you're trying to get people to your blog, and again, this is LinkedIn as well, which was phenomenal. I love that. Now that I know what did it, where does that tell me? That tells me that not only Entrepreneur Magazine, not only HubSpot, not only all these other professional looking article creation magazines or newspapers, but my blog can also bring traffic, which is great. And with the right keywords, okay, the right sentence, right keywords, right hashtags, and the right value, they will come. This is living live proof of what happened on the November 7th on LinkedIn. Not Twitter, but LinkedIn. Because LinkedIn was one of the ones that I wanted to kind of check out and see. But as you can see here, 21 plus 2 on there, 3 on 10. I mean, this is something that you need to keep track of. Know where your audience is coming from. If you know where all your audience is coming from, and the majority of them coming from a specific area, you know where to post to. And you want to be consistent in posting there. The reason why I'm consistent on Twitter is because that's where I get most of my traffic. This is why I'm automated on Twitter. I'm bulk uploaded, ready to go. Sorry, excuse me. I have to clean my door. I'm scheduled on Twitter till next year. The reason why is it's automated, quick, easy, just social media posts that I already have on a CSV format, and I bulk uploaded it. This is the second time I've done it. I do it every 6 months because it lasts about maybe 3 to 4 months, but every 6 months is when I post it, and I'll share new content. But and keep adding to it. So don't forget to keep adding to that bulk upload. If you bulk upload, you can only bulk upload that massive amount of messages if you have the pro account. If you have the pro account, you can also use your mobile phone to post. So if you're out and about and you see a picture of something that you think is wonderful, maybe a business building, take a picture of it on your mobile phone. Post it on your social schedule. Share it live. Share the places you go out to eat. Share it on social media. People love that. They want to see you. They want to see you. They want to see you really acting in real life. I mean, they want to see how you act. They want to see you walking. They want to see you talking. They want to see you, purchasing something. It's like, wow, this is awesome, amazing. Okay, this is the person that I'm in business with. Of course they want to know who you are. You're building rapport with these people. They know, like, again, be careful what you post because not everything is social friendly. But you get the idea. This is a lot of things you can do. If you missed the alert or the update, Google Plus and Instagram is going to be added to the system in December, right around Christmas. Give or take. Don't come knocking on my door on Christmas Day. Hey, where is it? Give or take. It could be a little after, it could be before. But right around Christmas, Instagram and Google Plus is going to be added to the scheduler. That is going to be major. Major, major, major. Because Instagram, as Sam Warren shared earlier, there's just to post on Instagram, people are paying $45 a month. Knowing that, now we're going to have Google Plus and Instagram. That's a phenomenal update, because now that's going to be something that it's going to open up our audience. Not just how many people you have on Instagram, how many people are following you, how many people see your post. Now, how quickly can you create a post on Instagram using this feature? This is going to be, I want to say almost groundbreaking type stuff. That's wonderful. I post on Instagram all the time. You can post to Instagram from Google Plus. Okay, well, that's great, even better. But either way, you'll get them both from here. So the clickable image software only goes to Google Plus. But like she just said, you can go to, like right now, you go to Google Plus, and you can share it to Instagram. That's what Lena just said. So right now you can do it through your Google Plus account. So if you post to your Google Plus account using the the clickable image software, you can take that post it to Instagram. But the great thing is you'll get it all here. The Google Plus, and Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, all will be right here. Great, great, great stuff. So I can't wait for that to happen. That being said, that's the updates. New webinar system starting tomorrow. Keep your eye on your emails. Keep your eye on your emails because we're going to be moving to a new webinar system tomorrow. We just started testing it today. Everything's working great. The great thing for you viewers, you don't have to download nothing. You just click and attend. You have to register for it. Click and attend. We will be sending updates that way. We will be sending emails. Now you're going to be able. We have to use a different emailing system because of that, and hopefully we're going to master this emailing system and get everyone on board to using this emailing system as well. Get everybody using the autoresponder. So your messages can actually be seen, watched, learned, live, and whatever. You get the idea. The great thing about the autoresponders that we're going to be starting to use, it's going to integrate into, let's say you come and join a legacy and we built a legacy autoresponder, you're going to be able to copy and paste every message like that as well, if that's what you would like to do. That being said, it's going to be a lot of different changes within our system and platform for the better. We're doing it for the better because people are not getting our messages, and we need to make sure the communication is being seen, and this is the reason why we're doing what we're going to do. This is right. The webinar system, again, is choppy. It's kicking people in and out. We have to stop that before it bleeds us to death. So we have to change that around. We're doing that. Other than that, I mean, this is great news. Hopefully you guys will like what's coming. A lot of great stuff coming, a lot of new stuff. And again, if you want to make an income using the using 24-hour legacy, it's here. It's here. There's money in the system. There's money to be made within our platform. We've designed it for it to be so. There was withdrawals yesterday, day before. Every day there's withdrawals. Now, that being said, what are you withdrawing? Are you making the money for yourself to withdraw? Think about it. Obviously, you need $90 to cover your first and second. You know that. But anything after that is profit, right? Well, considering the circumstances, if you're making more than 90, then you can withdraw. You know, so knowing that you got your first and second level covered, let's stop making some money. Let's make more money. Why not make more money? What is it that's stopping you to make more money? What's stopping you is your promotional efforts. If you're not out there promoting the legacy, we know you have your number one is whatever program you're promoting. That's your number one. Great. Fantastic. No one said you can't stop that. But what we're telling you is that making you more money than what you're making now? If it is, great. If it's not, great again. So that being said, let us use the system. So you pronounce, hey, I'm using the legacy to promote my business. Here's how you promote it. We can make money here together. Listen, I know you're promoting Mary Kay. I'm promoting TLC. But together, we can still be in the same business using the legacy, promoting both our programs in a phenomenal way. You can make money. I can make money. You bring in members into our platform. I make money. I bring members into our platform. You make money. That's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. This is how this all works with the legacy. There's no taking someone from their opportunity to yours or vice versa. It's not a tug of war here. We all work together, and that's the goal for everybody in network marketing industry to work together somehow. There really isn't that many platforms that do what we do. There are some out there, but there ain't that many that do what we do, where they teach you how to promote your business, the only one that you're in, or the few that you're in, or maybe the 3+ or the 5+, whatever. I don't know how many investments you have out there, how many companies you're in, but let's promote that. Let's get it to a higher tier, high level of audience to see what you have to offer. I just showed you live proof on my blog, a blog that I haven't worked on in since 2014. It says the date on it. It says 2000. Listen, I posted on May 7th, 2014. That tells you right there that this post still attracts, and it got traffic. Great. I did something special here. Now, you can do exactly the same thing. No, I'm not saying 23 is a big audience, but your audience is totally different than my audience. I mean, your audience is totally different than mine. You may have a bigger audience in your blog or your website. That being said, now, the funny thing is I don't sell nothing. Nothing here is sold. It's just value. That's it. And hopefully, if they like the blog, they'll click on. Hopefully, they'll click on these, right? Because you want more people to see what you have posted. These are recent posts, calendar, and then motivation. Obviously, I got to change this video because the video doesn't even work. There used to be a video here that was phenomenal. I loved it, and I used to listen to it daily while I was writing or posting. I would listen to this video. But again, I haven't used it in so long, I forgot how to change it. But I know it's in widgets, and I got to get in and change that. But that being said, listen, I'm not a professional blogger, but I do know how to blog, and yes, I know how to create some accounts and things of that nature. But am I a master blogger? No. Can I bring people to my blog? Yes. Do you have to be a professional blogger? No. Can you bring people to your blog? Yes. You can have a blog with Blogger. You can have a blog with WordPress. You can have a blog with whatever blog company you want to use. The overall goal is to get traffic to it, and this system can do it, and that's living proof, live proof, living proof. You've seen it with your own eyes. I thought it was actually Entrepreneur or HubSpot. It was actually my own blog. Isn't that fantastic? Now, that being said, I did share some other content on other days. Like, let me see, this is a training video. Let me remove that. Let's see, on the 7th, this one went really well as well. So this one had a really high audience for this post. So we're going to see what happened on the 7th. Okay, now, as you can see here, this is the best the best post. I'm guessing that was it. Sorry. On the 7th, that was the best audience. As you can see, most successful post, that was that one. But just to be sure and certain, I'm going to go on content and go for the 7th, which is here. And that is that one here, which is the turquoise color. It got a ton of hits. It got a lot of hits, actually. So we're going to go to that one. Which one is this? November 6th? What's November 7th? So 7 is the orange, I'm guessing. Oh, was it this one? Okay, I'm going to learn this. Okay, this one here. I'm sorry. Love building your social accounts. Want to do it organically with the right people? Marketing software tips? Hold on. I think this might be my blog. Let's see. This is great. If it's my blog, I'm going to be really excited. If it isn't, I'll still be excited. Let's see. It's loading. Give it a second. Oh, it's opening. Okay, this is a commercial I have for the retail product. As you can see here, this is a website for the retail product, which you guys get actually cheap. But as you can see here, the basic starts there, and it goes up and higher and higher. You know, you're looking at Pro $45, so you guys get it definitely a lot cheaper. And then the content writing services, etc. But as you can see, this is a post that I've posted on Twitter in all my accounts. But this one did really well because it has the right hashtags. Love building your social accounts? Who doesn't? This is a question for everybody to answer. And the answer is yes, I love building my social. If you're on social media, who does not like doing that? Want to do it organically? Of course. Who doesn't want to do it organically? Who wants to keep paying out of pocket? And then want to do it with the right people? And then that's it, marketing software. And then that was the post. So that one did the second best. The third best is that one, the one we just shared. Fourth best is 20 types of lead generation content to put behind your landing pages. This was a post I shared from, I think this one was from HubSpot. And then another one, love building your social account, want to do it organically. Oh, the same post again. I shared twice in 1 week because I forgot about my blog. I looked at it again. I said, I got to share some stuff. I changed a few things around my blog, which I would encourage you to do. If you haven't worked on your blog, get in there. Start working on it. Update some things because I know there's going to be some old stuff. You want your blog to look professional, and you want it to have content that you like. Update some articles and add some new ones. You don't need to add a new article every single day. You don't need to do that because not everybody's going to be reading your blog the same article every day. Or seeing your blog every day. You can post about your blog all the time. Don't think that you can't just because you got the same articles in there. A lot of these writers, remember Entrepreneur Magazine, that's what they do all day, every day, because they have professional writers. And if you look at the articles on Entrepreneur Magazine, a lot of the articles are not long at all. It's only about a few paragraphs and some pictures. Everything around is all advertisements and other ads. That's it, but their articles are tiny and not a lot. So keep that in mind when you're writing. Don't think that you have to write a 3-page article. Just sharing any idea that you have that you think is or even something that's worked for you, and if you can write it in there on your own words, and sharing it, that's fine. Or share somebody else's article, give them credit if they allow you to. It's called leveraging other writers. And ask them permission. Hey, can I share your article on my blog? If they say yes, and they're the writer, so be it. But you got nothing to lose by sharing their content on your blog. You know why? Because just because they're being notarized or uh, known or noticed or known as the writer doesn't mean that you can't share it. You're leveraging that writer, but ask them permission because they may not want traffic to go to your site. They might want to go to their site and vice versa. If that's the case, you can link their name, so when someone clicks on their name, they'll go to their website. Say, hey, listen, I'm gonna share your article. Let them know that, hey, listen, you mind if I share your article? I'm gonna give you the exclusive. You're the writer. I'm gonna post that, and I'll have some clickable links on there to go to your site, like your name. And they say yes, you have nothing to lose. Imagine that, thinking having a professional writer content on your blog or website day in and day out, and you're not having to write anything. Then you can add the RSS feed to your system. Every time they write a new article, you get alerted on Google Alert. You'll get an email. You click on your email. It opens up the article, and then you can share it on your blog and just give them credit for it. That saves you a lot of time. And especially if they're a great writer. There's a lot of ways. Listen, what I'm telling you now, professional people are doing it day in and day out. You just don't see it. You just don't see it. I'm sharing with you what people do daily, every single day. You just don't see it, and this is the reason why, if you don't know, you're not going to do, right? If you don't know, you're not going to do because you don't know how to do it. But if you know how to do it, then you'll start doing it. You have to learn it. So this is where education comes in. Do other writers leverage other writers? Yes. Same with affiliate marketers. How many affiliate marketers come out with a product and they leverage another affiliate marketer? You see it all the time. All the time. Hey, so-and-so, and they have a picture of that big marketer, and they leverage them. Look at all these, that guy with the glasses that's always in JV Zoo videos. I forgot his name. He has his own product. It's a video something background and all that good stuff. I forgot his name, jeez. But he's a big-time promoter of JV Zoo products. And what he does, people hire him because he's known already. He's known as that guy. So people leverage him, right? They pay him or leverage him and use him to build their product. Sometimes they'll even add him as a member of the product, like they created it together. That's more leverages. They give him bonus. They give him money, residual. You don't think he's making a ton of money? Of course he is. But that being said, so you can do exactly the same. Leverage another writer. Ask them permission. It doesn't hurt to try. If they're a professional writer and great writer, ask them. That's it. Simple as that. And if they say yes, they say yes. Say no, they say no. That's it. Move on. Move on to the next person. But people would love for you, and just let them know, listen, can I share your content? If they say yes, say, okay, well, I'm going to have traffic pointing to your site if they click on your name, but I am going to advertise my products within the article because it's relative to what I'm promoting. Some people may like it, some people not, but again, it won't hurt you to ask. But again, what I've used in this program was an article rewriter. That's what I used. I grabbed an article from what's the name of that program? What's the name of it? Sam Warren, maybe you remember that article writing program. It's an article website. I heard somebody leave. Hopefully that's not Sam. Anybody still here? I just want to make sure you guys are here. Oh, I heard somebody come back in.
Design articles.
Yeah, thank you. See, I know. That's why I always got to tell Sam's the brain. He's the memory. I'm not the memory. My memory's toast. But e-sign articles, what I used to do is I rewrite articles. I'll grab an article and rewrite it and make an original, 100% original, not 99, 100% original to me. So Google can't recognize it being another article. And then I'll add it. And then you have to add your own videos, cut it down, different paragraphs. That's what I used for this one. Different articles. I have another blog from an older program, no longer in, so I don't use it any longer. But that's another way to do it. There's different ways to do it. If you're not a professional writer, doesn't mean you can't blog. Keep that in mind. You think all these people, what's that program that was all about blogging? Dave was the owner. Here's another owner, but the owner's
Empower
Dave.
Network.
Empower Network. You think everybody knew how to blog in Empower Network? No, trust me, they didn't. But they were able to make millions and millions and millions of dollars. Okay, but they have a different platform. That being said, what do you do? What little old you do? Huh? What do? You build a blog. At least get one up and running. Start working on it. Start getting traffic, organic traffic to the blog. So that's all you need to do, ladies and gentlemen. So that being said, my son just came in to interrupt me. I do apologize. My train of thought has now been focused on him temporarily and blew everything out of the water. So that being said, I'm going to move on to the calculator, because this is where you start making money. Stop bringing people. When you bring people to your blog, make sure you have a link. And the link should be for the legacy. If the legacy helping you build your business, just write a small article on there, your first blog, say, hey, I learned how to do this using the legacy platform. It'll bring organic traffic to your website, maybe a YouTube video, and then a quick rating, and then a button for them to sign up with you. I mean, if this is what people do day in and day out. They write an article and they point traffic to that product. What was the name of the rewrite program? I forgot the name of it. I don't use it. I haven't used it in so long. Obviously, I didn't use it in years, but over a year now. But there's free ones free article rewriters out there. But just look around. I would encourage you to just look around, make a decision, because the one I use you had to pay for. But I used it with Marcus. Marcus gave us access to it at one particular point. That's when I started using it, and I used it. I used the other one before that, but it was a free one. But the free ones don't do as great of a job, I'll tell you. So just be aware of that. That being said, let's move into the money, because this is going to determine how much money you make inside of the legacy. If you're not making a lot of money, you know why. I mean, it's a simple answer. You don't put in the work, you don't get the money. You make a sale, you get the money. You don't make a sale, you don't get the money. You go to work, they pay you a check. They pay you hourly for your time. They may pay you monthly. I don't know how they pay you. They may pay you per sale. You might get paid per sale. But you got to do the work. You don't do the work, you don't get paid. You don't promote the legacy, you won't get paid. You can't depend on the people in there now to carry you for years. Don't depend on other people to make an income for you. You got to make an income for yourself. Because at least you can depend on yourself rather than depend on somebody you don't know. If somebody's in your structure and they've been there for 6 months, doesn't mean they're going to be there the 7th month. So don't depend on those people. Now, I get messages all the time. Hey, I was making $60, but now I'm only making $30. What happened? What happened? Did you have you been promoting the program? No. Have you been have you referred anybody? No. Well, you got no referrals, and you're asking me what happened to your income? the question should be, why am I not promoting in that, and you don't even have one referral in the system? That is the problem. So that's okay, June. Well, June, what I wanted to tell you was just look up free article writers, free or paid. There's paid ones and free ones. The paid ones are the better ones. The free ones don't work so well, but they both work similar. Igor uses a free one. You might want to ask Igor Machurinik. He's in our Facebook group. Look for the name IGOR. Ask him. He knows. But that being said, if you're not you're welcome, Drew. If you're not making an income in the legacy the way you want it, it's because of you. That's it. If there's people making hundreds and thousands of dollars in the legacy and you're not making that kind of money in the legacy, it's not because they're better than you. It's because you're doing something wrong, or maybe you're not doing something, right, which is the same shit, but you get the idea. How many sales have you done in the last month? Have your promotional efforts been focused on promoting the legacy? If not, then you know why your income looks the way it does. I don't know how else to explain it. There's no easier way to say it. You go to work for an hour, you get paid hourly. The company knows that, they clock it, and they pay you a check. You promote the legacy, you get a sign up, they pay, you get paid. It's residual. You don't have to keep selling that same person over and over and over again, but you want to keep communicating with this person over and over and over again because they're going to keep paying you over and over and over again. Like Lonnie said the other day, he was in a program he was paying for 10 years. That's a long time. I've never paid for a program that long. But 10 years he was in a platform and paying every single month. What does that tell you? That tells you that there are people that will pay that kind of money if the product is great, and we believe our product is fantastic. If the product is great and fantastic, why aren't you sharing it? This is what I'm saying. So if you share it and get people to sign up with your referral link, sign up with you, and they upgrade, and you're being the host, not just the presenter, not just the sponsor, but being an actual leader in helping them. Becoming a leader doesn't mean that you know everything. Becoming a leader is guiding these individuals through the system. You're becoming that leader. You guide them through the system, show them how to use the system. When you sign up somebody, do you take them by the hand and walk them through the process and show them how to do everything? If you're not doing that, that's a big mistake. You need to do it. You're the one that signed them up. You're the one that needs to take them by the hand and show them the platform. If they know it in and out and they know you're using it, especially if you're not using it, then you can throw everything out the window. If you're not using it, throw everything out the window. If you're selling a fitness program or you're selling vitamins, say you're selling vitamins. You're not using the vitamins. How are you going to tell the other person that the vitamins are great when you're not even taking them? If you're in Vita Divina and you're promoting it and you're not drinking the wine, you can't sell it. Don't sell it because you don't even know nothing about it. You may know what it says, but if you're not drinking it and tasting it and liking it, how do you feel after the wine? Is it the pill that you supposed to stop hunger? Are you taking it? Is it stopping your hunger? You have to try the products. You can't sell something that you don't know nothing about. I don't know how else to say it. It's just simple. Simple. This is simple, but trust me, it's hard for people to get it in their brain that it's that simple because they make it more difficult than what it is. Use the product. If you use it, you learn it, you have all the answers. Because you know, and your great thing is, you know how I know some people are using the products? Because they contact me saying, hey, I think there's something wrong. What does that tell me? That tells me that they're using it. Thank you for telling me something's wrong. Now let me go see if something's wrong and go fix it. I love that. I hate it and I love it. I hate it because something's wrong, but I love it because they're actually using it. So that'll tell you. Now that being said, I do apologize. I'm getting into why people are in incomes, but your goal is to create an income. Your overall goal right now, if you wouldn't be here, is to make money with your business. Not just this one, but your business as well. Everybody wants to make enough money to free themselves from debt. That is the goal. What is the debt number for you? Somebody post a number in the chat box. Any number, throw it up there quickly. Let's get to that goal. Now, let's not go bananas with the number, but it has to be realistic goals. What goals do you think you can have or make with the system? 7,500. 7,500 is a large number monthly. A lot of leaders don't even make that. So that's a high number. But is it attainable? Yes. You can reach 7,500. We all can reach 7,500. But we got to be willing to push ourselves to a certain level. That's not going to be easily attainable. Can you attain it? Yeah. Yes. Of course. Because I don't know your worth ethic. I don't know what you're going to be putting into the program or what you're going to be doing for advertisement or what you're going to be doing to get your post out there. But is that attainable? Yes. If you even sign up just the right leader, that is attainable on its own. But let's just say 7,500 is our goal. How do we get to 7,500, ladies and gentlemen? Well, first of all, you have to fill your first structure with you and your team. I'm going to go through this quickly, okay? First of all, and how many of them did you sponsor? Let's say you sponsored 3. 3 because it's your first 3. That's all I'm going to put there for now. But no, actually, let's go with 5. We'll go with 5. Okay, you sponsored 3. We'll go with 3. There we go. All right, so 3, you got a matching bonus of 10, 20, 30. 10 for each of individuals. So you're making 225. That's not bad. You pull out the handy dandy calculator. Your goal was 7,500, right? Now we'll minus 225 from that. We still got 7,275 to go. All right, so we'll leave that up for now. Now you're in here. You're making money. You're making money. Not bad. You're not making a ton of money, but you're making money. This is still put some food on the table. Pay some extra bills. Maybe go out, have a dinner, movie, or whatever. Pay for gas in your car. Fill it up instead of a half a tank. Now you get to fill it up all the time. You know what I'm saying? But now you're moving up. Now you're gonna bring these individuals here. Some of these people will move here. Majority will move here right away. Some people will move here and wait till they get in profit. But either way, you're growing. Okay, you're growing. So you have 5 people that did exactly what you did. Okay, you got 5 people here. You sponsored 3. Okay, now you're looking at your income starting to double and triple. Now your team is growing. They're also bringing in individuals. So now you're looking at 25 people. Okay, it's starting to fill up. Not a lot of people. 39 people here. 25 of them have moved here, and 5 of them are doing 3 of them are doing exactly what you've done, because only 3 sponsored. Only 3 of them out of everybody in this entire your organization is doing what you've done and that you sponsored. Exactly the same. You're almost at 1,000. Okay, so now we're moving along here. Now we're going to go ahead and add, we'll say 50 people here. Now this can take you a year. It can take you 6 months. It can take you a year. Would you be comfortable making $2,145 a month, and it took you a year to get here? Was that comfortable? Would you be happy with that right now? Let's say it took you a year.
Of course.
Okay. So we're moving forward. Okay. So 50 becomes 75. We'll say a year and 6 months. Now you got 75 there, and you got 40 people here. Let's say a year and 6 months. Would you be happy with $3,705 every single month coming in?
Of course.
Okay, so it's a year and 6 months. I'm just giving you, network marketing grows a lot faster than this, but I'm just giving you I would say realistic goal. Not realistically, it can happen in 30 days. It can happen in 6 months, because you know how network marketing is. Once a group of people get together and start working, there's no stopping them. They start recruiting like madmen, and they fill this thing up like crazy. Crazy Cash Club is going to fill this in one day when they come in. One day, this is all going to be filled, the entire thing, for the owners. And then whatever the team does, whatever their teams are going to do, it's going to happen. Now, that being said, this is the amount of income that is going to be attained. Now, let's say a year and 6 months. Let's say you did better than what I just showed you in a year 6 months. You have more than 145 plus 39 people in your organization. Times that by 3. You have more than that. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say 400 or 500 people in your entire organization, including your 3 people that you're matched with. They have to have the same. So you got to understand. So we'll say about 300, 400, 500 people, if you do the math right. Because remember, this is a 100% match on what they do. This is your structure, and also theirs looks the same. This is what this means. That's why I'm adding those people, because this times 3 equals what? 1, 2, 3, 4, a little over 400 and something, plus 39. You're looking at close to 500 people in your entire structure, and you're making this kind of money. That's not bad. That's great. That's a lot of money. San had how many people in your organization, San? And you were making what? I love hearing this.
I had 3,200.
And how much were you making?
Residuals, $32 a month.
3,200 people, $32 a month. That is something. I would be crying right now to see that amount of people.
Even in Rocket Residual, I had a close to 1,000 people, and I was hit my 14th level, and was making but $1,000 a month.
So you see what I'm saying? And look at 500 people, they're matching bonus. You're 3,300. You're already at 3,700. Now you want 7,500, right? So we're going to fill this up to 125. Okay. Now, and we're going to fill this up to, Let's see. We're gonna fill this up to we'll say 300. We're not gonna go that high. We'll go to 300. Oh, we passed it. Sorry. We don't want that much money, right, Lena?
Yeah.
We don't want that much
I'm
money.
scared. That's a lot of money.
We don't want that much. We only want no. We're gonna go lower because we don't want that much. We only need 7,500. Change the percentage from 5. No, that's fine. We'll leave it at 3. We'll leave it at 3 because we're gonna make this work.
Sponsor to 5.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. She wanted 3. We're gonna keep it. This is what you posted, so I'm gonna reach your goal. There we go. There we go. That's right. I am. There we go. Here you go, Lena. 75-45. This is what you need to do. Is what you and your team need to do. 3 matching bonuses. So 3. So look at if you total up the calculator. All right. Now I'm going to show you how this really works. Now you're looking at this and you're saying, okay, this is what I can make by yourself. If you fill this up by yourself, this is what you're making. Okay. I mean, not this, not the match. This is what you're making if you fill it by yourself. You're making 1,830 plus the 225. The bonus, this is what you're making. You're making something like that, right around that amount of money, because this is the matrix money. Now your matching bonus, because 3 people, because remember these 3 people are in your organization. Okay, these people are you're helping them, they're helping you. You guys are working together. But you have 3 legs out of the 5. 1, 2, 3 legs, and they all have 305 in their structure. So we're doing the math now. So that's 305 times 3.
900.
That's how many people you need to get to that. And you only need 3 people sponsored. That's not a lot of people in network marketing. San, how many did you have?
I had over 1,000 and then 3,200 in the second one.
3,200 people. We'll go with the highest one. You think 3,200 people can fit into this thing? Of course they can. But you see what I'm saying? It doesn't take a lot of people to reach that kind of money. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is monthly. This is not yearly. This is monthly. Okay, so 7,500, let's do the math. 75-45 times 12. Let's say everybody stays in there for a year and does this exactly. This is what you're going to make for a year. Would you be happy making $90,540 a year on a network marketing company, tools company? But you know it's not going to be $90,540 for a long time because you're going to grow. You're going to grow. Eventually, you're going to max this out. You're going to max this compensation plan out. Okay? You're going to remember you only have 150 people here. Everybody, nobody's full. Your matrix is not full. Theirs is not full. But this is the amount of money you can make. Now let's fill it up. Let's fill it up. Yes, that's a lot of people. It's a lot of people to fill up, right? So you think. But you remember 3 matching bonus. Everybody, all 3 of your superstars did exactly the same and filled up theirs. All right. Remember, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on your second leg, and out of all 5, 3 of them filled up their matrices because you've referred them. Now let's do the math on how many people this is going to take. We got 780 times 3. That's 2,340 people. Is that a lot of people? No, not at all. Not to make almost $20,000 a month. That's not a lot of people. But think about it. That many people is it going to take for you? Excuse me. It is going to take for them all your 3 legs, 2,340, and then we could divide it by 3, and it'll come up to 780. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to make sure you guys understand how this all works. This is why the matching bonuses, whatever they do. But let's say you don't end up filling yours like this, but the leader did. Okay? Let's say the leader was able to do it. So we'll put only one leg was able to do it. Would you be happy with that? 9,585 monthly? Because only one leg out of those 5 were able to fill it? Of course you would. Who wouldn't like $10,000 a month? The average worker, let me show you something. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Sorry.
It's about 65,000.
I'm just pulling this up. Google. Okay. Now,
Oh man.
here's go. We're gonna budget this. I want to do this live. But the reason why we want to do this live is because I don't want you to think that I'm making this shit up. Okay, I'm not making this.
Man, it says lower than that.
$46,326. Okay, that is average, the medium household income in the United States, and this is a fact. Okay, dual income earning households have a higher medium of 67,340. This is for two people at work, working full times. But you know how much money this is? Okay, now I'm going to show you how much money this is, so you know how much you're making hourly right now. So we're going to take that. Okay, we're going to bring our calculator. So 46,326, and we're going to divide this by 12. The reason is we want to know what you're making every month. So divide that by 12.
About $3,600.
That's $3,860. That's okay. That's about what I make a year. Single person, time. So $3,860. Now $3,860. We're going to divide that by 30. Okay, because 30 days in a month. You're making about $128 a day. That's about $128 a day if you want to attain that. Okay, that is before, this is before taxes, by the way. Before taxes, okay? Because the take home right now, I don't know what the tax rate is and that kind of income. Or if you're bringing that home, if you think about it, $120 a day, so we'll say 100. We'll know what we're making in a week, so we'll take $128 times 5 days, because you only work 5 days a week, right? 640. So that's about $640 take home in 1 week. So if you take home that much in a week, then you know you're making close to that much in a year. Am I right? Because people work 5 days a week. Some people work 7 days a week. But still, if you're making $128 a day times 5 days, 640. 640. I'm gonna do the math again. So 640 a week, right? Times 4 weeks in a month. 2560. Right? That's the average. I know it said 38 something, but because it was counting 7 days in a week, not 5 days, because people don't work 7 days in a week. They only work 5 days. So hopefully you get to understand. So that's where I kind of messed up in the math. But 5 days a week, you got 2560 monthly take home. That's pretty much right around the range. So can you beat this inside of this program of the legacy? $2,560. How do I get to $2,560? Let's see. We're going to go ahead and sponsor one member. Okay. And we're going to get to $2,560. And we're going to show you how to do that here. And we're going to move this down to 200. We're going to move this down to 0.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to move this down to 50. Oh, I'm sorry. What the heck was I just doing? I'm sleeping myself. 2,500 I said, right? I'll go back to 125. All right, we need for another $500, right? So we're 2,560. And we'll put 25 people here. All right, we'll go 30. There we go. Oh, we'll 32 just to really get it. So it's no. All right, we'll go 35. 40. There we go. What is that? That's close enough. But you get the idea. This is what you're going to need to do to make $46,000 something a year with this program. You're going to have your first matrix full, 39 people. So are you putting in the work? And you need to sponsor someone. One person. that's going to fill this just like you do. You are doing this because this is your structure. Because they're in your structure, they've done this too. How many people is it going to take? Look at 2,545, so we'll do the math. How many people do you think this is? 195 times 2. That's how many people it's going to take you to get to that residual. This is between you and your match, because they have to do the same, 390. And you got a full-time income. 390 people to get to a full-time income. That's not a lot. That's very powerful. So anyways, hopefully you guys get the answer how this all works. I mean, it's going to take work. It's not going to be easy, but it's also not going to be hard. It's all depending on how much effort you put in. People are making tons of money online. I mean, so the piece of the pie is all depends on your effort. If your effort is out there and you're putting 100% and you're pushing, you can attain this. We all can attain it, and together we can. Because a lot of you are making money because of company promotional efforts, and your sponsor, whoever that may be referring them, and you're making money. So if you know that's how it works, you can become the person that also creates that for other people and other members. Not only are you helping people, you're helping yourself. Your wallet's going to get bigger. So will theirs. I mean, we have a person that's a superstar in the team. She wasn't that new. She hasn't been in the beginning, but she's really killing it. I don't want to mention her name. She probably doesn't want to be mentioned. Maybe not. But she's doing phenomenally well. And her team is actually putting in work, promoting, bringing in new referrals to our platform, also making money. Isn't that awesome? Say it?
Yeah, that's amazing.
I mean, fantastic. So think about that. When you're working with your team and who's on your team and who's your sponsor, are they working? If they're working, why are you not putting in your effort or put your piece in? Put in your piece. Put in your effort. If you want to change your circumstances, you can do it, by yourself as well. Don't depend on other people to help you do it. Depend on yourself. Put your promotion efforts out. I've always worked by myself many times. I didn't know how to work with a team really. I did work with a few people, but never in a large amount of team. That wasn't my strong point until I met San, and then we started working with larger groups. But that's how it started working out for me. Just meeting other people, and it wasn't my strong point. Everybody has their own weaknesses. So getting to that point was something that I needed. So this is why we clicked, and this is the reason why we were able to work out the way we did. But same thing with you. You're going to find your strong point and what you can do and what your entire team can do. So knowing your weaknesses and your strong points, and you're collaborating and meeting other individuals and getting together, it can happen for you as well. You just got to get with the right team, get with the right people, communicate, adapt, share ideas, and help each other. That's it. That's all it takes. Same thing you would do when you go into work. You clock in, you work with your boss, he give you goals and what you got to do, and you do your job. And you work with people, you work with teams, you adapt, you go to meetings, you train. Same exact stuff, just on the online marketing part of it. Doing it online, doing it through webinars, doing it through, you have the tools in front of you. You got the 24/7 advertising. You got the webinar free system, the free conference call. You can use that all day, every night. It works just as great. We're using it right now. I mean, we won't be using it tomorrow, but you see what I'm saying? I mean, you all have the power to do that. You got hands, right? Everybody got 2 hands here? Everybody got 2 feet? Everybody got 10 fingers, 10 toes? Am I right? I mean, some people may not, and again, we're not pointing you out, but if you have that, guess what? You're just as equal as everybody else right now that's doing it. And some people don't even have but one and still doing great at it.
Yeah. And
so what's the excuse? I'll tell you what the excuse is. EFFORT. Plain and simple. How much are you putting out? That's it. That's the answer. That's the end of the calculator training for today. We met your goal, Lena. So hopefully you can envision this, and get your team to see exactly the same thing. So download the calculator and teach them how they can get to their goals. Get them on the webinars, get them on a call, share your screen, and show them exactly how.
Yep, exactly. The only thing that want to add to that is, two things. Have you ever seen those domino diagrams where they set up these dominoes, thousands of dominoes, and then they hit the first one and it just goes through all these things? It's it's how you started. If you started that setup, if you set yourself up wrong, then it's not going to come out right. With this program, if you set yourself up and you instill the right stuff in the people and you pass it on to the next one and teach them how to do the same, you're going to get that domino effect that's going to affect thousands of other people. And you'll see your matrices growing faster than ever before, but it's how you started. Maybe you started wrong. The thing about those domino things is you can always start again and set it back up again and get it right. So if you started your business wrong before, the last 6 months, the next 6 months you have plenty of time to set it up right and to start teaching and training and getting the right stuff instilled in your people. That way you too get the domino effect to build your business even faster, even greater than it did before. And another thing is, in reality, in retrospect, I talked to my brother yesterday, and he told me that one of his real close family members, his father-in-law, he went to the doctor, and the doctor gave him 6 months. So I asked people, and I talked to him about another friend, and the doctor told her, gave her 5 years. What would you do if you only had 6 months? What would you do if you only had 5 years? You started a business, you started working online, and you haven't achieved your goal yet. Are you going to work the next 6 months like it's your last? Are you going to work the next 5 years like it's your last? If your answer is no, and you just here just to play and whatever, then hey, continue doing what you're doing. But it's going to take you a long time to get the outcome you're looking for, which is that residual income. So the only thing I can suggest is I'm starting today like I only got 6 months. I'm working like I only have 5 years. And I don't know which one to pan out first, but if I just keep on doing, as you can see, I just need 3 to 4 good people out of all these people that show up with $25 legacy to want to do the same thing. Help somebody who helps somebody fill up their matrix, and boom, get the residual income that I came to do. And the wonderful thing about $25 legacy is, and what we was attracted to, and me and Ramon saw it, was the simplicity of not having to have the large numbers. But sometimes when you make it possible, people make it seem like it's impossible. And then you see people doing the impossible with things that you just didn't think was possible. So what I'm saying to you guys is we've simplified it, we dumbed it down, we made it as easy as possible. The only thing you have to do now is just work it. So we ask each and every one of you guys, hey, take a stand to decide what you want to do. If you're going to work something, sooner or later you're going to have to make a decision. Why not be the program that was built for you and with you in mind? And that's $25 legacy. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for showing up. Make sure you show up tomorrow. Look for that email. Me and Ramon, this is our first time on this platform. So you guys, there's no better way to go through growing pains is grow with the people that you deal with every day. So, hey, we know it's going to be some hiccups. We're going to move and do some new things. But as long as you guys are here with along with us for the ride, it's going to be all just that much better. So we want to thank you guys for being here. Ramon, I'll turn it back over to you.
That's it. I mean, we appreciate you all for being here. Again, you've seen the outcome, income projections. It all depends on your work ethic in its entirety. You and your team, are you collaborating, sharing, and helping? You see a lot of teams, what they did is they came into the legacy, they made money, and they veered off and went to their own directions, their own areas of business, which is fine. The wrong thing they did is they left the legacy in its entirety, because we didn't take away from what they were doing. We enhanced it. And now they're not seeing as much success as they thought they would. We only enhanced. They could have still stayed in the legacy and still went on their own way and did what they had to do. We have no problem with that. I mean, all they had to do was share our system can make you money, but our system helps you get your advertising out there, get your program in front of the limelight. Now we hit the switch and shut off their accounts, and now, they're hurting with the social. I mean, you now they either have to go purchase other platform and programs somewhere else, maybe spend more money, and also lose all the income they were making here. I mean, that's just the reality of it, ladies and gentlemen. Our system is not there to hurt anyone. We're not trying to hurt anybody. We're trying to enhance and help people. That's it. If this software was out when I first started in the marketing industry, I would have paid this out of pocket without any money in return. I wouldn't care to have any money in return because I love it that much. It does what it needs to do. This is what people need to see. It's not just a money maker. It'll help you build your business, period. I was paying $150 a month for software to help me do and build my business. $150 a month, not $25, $150. And that's not including my email system. That was another thing I was paying for. And my other stuff. I mean, I was paying more than that if you add everything up total. But you get the idea. It costs money to make money. And $25 is not breaking your bank. It shouldn't break anybody else's bank. But then again, I don't know how you live and your circumstances, but if you're doing it right and you're being consistent and persistent with your business and growing it the way you want to grow, it'll grow. It'll grow. Do it the right way, sharing valuable content, giving something of value, training people, giving one-on-one, getting your videos out there. You got to do this. You got to do it. If you don't do it, you're not going to make the money you want. If you want to make $10, then make a $10 sale, one-up or straight-up program. Go join one of those other programs where you get people to sign up for a free trial, you can make money. Go do that. If you don't want to build residuals, then you need to leave this program and go build something else somewhere else. If you want to build your residual income somewhere, go somewhere else. If our program's not the right one for you. I mean, but again, we don't take you away from what you're doing. I'm just, I guess what I'm trying to say is you guys, not just here, I'm speaking to everybody. People that are not on this webinar that hopefully will see this video down the road. Our program doesn't take away from you or whatever you're doing. It's enhancing it. That is it. The system doesn't say, hey, sign up with me. I'm going to take your team. That's not what we do here. Ain't nobody joined our team from somebody else's team. When someone makes a decision to leave someone, it's because they need to move on, which is fine. Everybody has the right to do whatever they want. Everybody has the right to do that. But if your income is not what it is supposed to be, it's not the legacy's fault. Legacy didn't do anything wrong. Legacy, we do whatever we can to get the system out there. The software didn't say, hey, don't sign up with me. What are you putting out? What is your content? Are you doing it every day? Are you sharing value? Are you showing your videos? Are you helping people? That's what's going to make sales. So it doesn't matter what you sell. If you're not doing that, you're not going to be making sales. If you're not getting visitors, you're not going to be making sales. If you're not getting people to your website, you're not going to be making sales. Effort. That's what that stuff is called. It's called effort and doing it every day. That's it for today.